Good. Good morning, Tangerines. Welcome to another episode of Sunday Morning Tangents with a couple of tan. I I couldn't see you. My other screens were blocked by two other screens, so the Discord was completely blocked. So when I switched it on OBS to your face, it was quite the surprise, Danny. You look good. You look real good. Oh, the free technology at that. That's pretty. That's cool. You look good. I don't know what it is about. You were muted for a bit. That's my fault. That's my fault.
Okay.
Welcome to another episode of Sunday Morning Tangents with a couple of cougar,
Jaguar.
jaguar.
We got Jaguar.
With a
Yes.
couple of
Guars.
There you go. That's Danny Jaguar. I'm Jason.
Okay, I go to number.
Keep going. I want to see what else you got in your bag.
Stretch? Catch?
It's a classic.
You can make a music video with this. This is like 90s, 2000, early 2000 music videos right here, man.
I just think of the 80s.
Yeah.
Adrian
Oh!
What is this supposed to be?
I think it's to show my pee-pee.
No, that can't be it.
No?
No, I don't think so.
What? This one's called Frets on my head. Oh!
Careful, Dave. There's a cat on your head.
It's a pussy. It's a cat, okay? Look at it.
For those of you listening on the podcast, you're going to have to go back to youtube.com/Sunday Morning Tangents to get a good look at what Danny's doing here. He's discovering filters.
Yeah, I'm discovering filters. Yeah, this is the Starry Night. I don't know how this will work, but okay. Whoa, do I have...
You're like Raiden. No, it's just your face. It's just your face.
Oh wow. Okay. Hey, Jason, sorry about this.
Give us a couple more. One. Keep moving. I want to see where your head goes. And give us one more cool filter. Adrian said no stop, please. I don't know if I said that already, but can't stop, won't stop. That's a good one right there. That's a good one. Give us a smiley, frowny face. Oh, there you go. Oh. That's right. That's good stuff. This is playing very well for our listeners only.
Oh, sorry.
Daddy.
I was trying to make the emoji with the
children watching this.
Linguita out.
Tongue out like that, man.
No, I was just sticking the tongue.
Welcome, everybody, to a slightly special episode where we're going to talk a little bit about the Oscars. Get us ready for March 10th, Oscar night. As you all know, we like to have fun on Oscar nights and drink a little bit. Maybe we might play a drinking game that this time around instead of just drinking for funsies.
I think
you know what we were doing? We were celebrating each winner. So we drank every time a person won, which is just an idea for an award show.
That fucked us up pretty much. So
really messed you up.
Yeah, it really messed me up that night. Oh man, that night messed me up. But yeah, nope, not gonna do it this year unless you said drinking game.
Maybe, yeah. I know there's always a bunch of like bingo drinking game type of thing, like bingo cards, and you drink or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Okay. Adrian says you should have been nominated for an Oscar for Best Acting.
Who, you or not, or
I
me?
Think you.
Oh.
No, he's talking about you with all your filters and all your.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
So today we will go over the nominations. Some of the not all of them, Danny. There's too many. I think maybe it was last time we tried to go through as much as possible. We're gonna go through. I think I have 8
I
categories.
think, yeah, I think, you know what, Jason, mostly you. Let's just be honest. You're the one who watches this the most. I'm not gonna say that I'm the one who watches it the most. I watch it just the best picture, and maybe the what's good, the animated one.
And let's be a little more honest here, Danny. This is definitely an episode of the podcast for me to just talk about movies.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
No,
yeah.
nobody asked for this. You didn't even
No,
ask for this.
no. But we knew it was gonna happen anyway, so.
Oh, I was expecting a little bit more support from you, but you just went straight up. No, nobody cares
Mm-mm.
about any of this.
No,
I
no.
mean,
But you know what?
the ratings have shown that nobody cares about this. So
Look, Jason, you have told us about the Oscars for years, and then somehow we started watching it, and it was fun. You know, it was fun.
it's a fun time. Award season is always fun,
Hey,
especially the Oscars when someone might slap someone else.
but I was gonna mention this, Jason. There's an anime nominations coming up.
I gotta stop you there real quick, Danny.
Yeah.
Ryu Shoryuken here says Danny is a massive lightweight. He can't hang. He'll start biting people. Are you known to bite people when you're drunk? Silence from Danny. As he may be known to. Is there a story about this, Danny? Are you biting people?
Look, I know what he's saying. This happened one time. I'm gonna say hey, Shuriken. I know who that is.
Ryu Shoryuken.
Yeah. Look, it happened one time. All right. Just one.
You don't want to tell the story.
I can tell the story. Y'all want to tell the story?
Yes, please.
Uh-huh.
Or no, you can go ahead. I was gonna tease it for another time, but we might forget.
Nah, we can tease him for another time.
Okay. Danny's gonna talk to us about the story about biting.
Okay, so the story was, look, let me go short. We went to this beer festival. All right. All right. Went to the beer festival. We were drinking beers. I was with my cousin and my friend, the one who's texting right now or messaging right now. And then I was really drunk. I was just drunk in beer. Okay. And we went to my cousin's house. But first we went to eat somewhere. I forgot. Dairy Queen, I think we went to eat. No, some Korean restaurant we went to eat, but I was being obnoxious. I don't know why I was being obnoxious. I don't know. Just all I remember is we went to my cousin's house, and at my cousin's house, we were like, I was arguing with my cousin because he didn't want me to sleep in his bed because I had to take a shower, and I'm like, why? He's like, because I always sleep in my bed before after I take a shower. He's like, I want you to do that, and I was just being little butt who I didn't want to take a shower, and then we were like kind of like wrestling, you know. And then I kind of bit his arm.
Adrian, I was thinking the same thing. Adrian says that's a random jump from Dairy Queen to Korean food. Sounds like a lie. I 100% agree though. That was weird how you went from Dairy Queen to Korean food.
Oh, because we went to Korean food to eat, and then from there we wanted ice cream or something. I don't remember. I don't remember. Maybe it was another time, but I just remember going to Dairy Queen to get the blizzard or something like that.
So when you were
Maybe.
wrestling your friend, you bit him.
No, my cousin.
Oh, your cousin. Okay, you were wrestling your
Our
cousin,
cousin.
and you bit
Oh
our
my.
cousin. Sure. Okay, and then you bit him
I bit him like this.
because you were drunk off a beer and you didn't want to take a shower to go to bed.
I guess I
Were you smelly?
yeah. No, it just he has a thing. No, I don't smell it. I don't smell. You can smell me anytime you want. I don't
I'm
smell
not
bad.
accusing you of smelling bad. I'm just wondering
No,
how you really
no,
wanted
yeah.
you to take a shower before you go to bed.
That's how he is. I should respect it. This is bad, you know.
You didn't respect it though, because then you bit him.
That's what I said, but
Oh, you should have.
know,
You said
I should have.
you
Yeah.
should have. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Should have just slept on the floor. Thank you, Danny, for that riveting story about biting your cousin's arm. Some might say should go up for an award. And speaking on awards,
Doesn't make any fucking sense, man.
Danny, I'm gonna start off here. We're gonna get right into it.
Okay.
A little bit of.
Okay.
I'm gonna go over a couple of them, a couple categories.
Okay.
Best animated, best score, best actor in supporting role, best actress in supporting role, best actor, best actress, Best Directing, Best Picture. But with Best Animated, I've only seen 3 out of the 2.
Yeah,
Sorry,
I
3
was
out of the 5.
watching one of them was kind of like one of them I haven't seen, what's it called? Pachyderm? Never heard of that one.
No, that's not a nominated one.
I didn't remember short film. Oh, short film.
You're
My
looking at
bad.
short
My
film.
bad. Yeah, my
Um,
bad. My bad.
there's 2 I haven't watched: Nimona or Robot Dreams. Nimona, I think, is on Netflix. I think that was the one that was on Netflix, but I just haven't watched it.
Oh, I'm surprised Elemental's here.
And me too. Um, for each one, each category, I'm gonna give what I think is gonna win. Again, this is a podcast, so nobody asked for it, just something I want to do. And then
Yeah,
what I want to win.
Jason, you go ahead, buddy.
Alright,
This is
okay.
your puck. You've been wanting to do this for a while.
This is too much pressure. It's too much pressure now. All right. Sorry. Let's get into Best Animated, Danny. And Best Animated, I'm gonna start off with the snub because TMNT was snubbed.
Okay.
I'm starting
okay.
off with that. Honestly, Elemental
Okay.
shouldn't have got the nomination. It should have been TMNT. I'm saying it. I want Elemental.
TMNT?
The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh, you know what? Yeah.
It was not nominated.
You,
Elemental got it. I can't speak on Nimona or Robot Dreams. I haven't seen those 2, but I watched Elemental, The Boy and the Heron, and Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. I almost said Across the Universe, thinking of...
it's gonna come down to either. I'm pretty sure either Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse or
The Boy and the Heron.
The Boy and the Heron. Yeah.
It's gonna win. It's what I think should win from these 5.
Yeah.
If TMNT would have been nominated, I would have voted for TMNT for my favorite to win it.
It was really fun movie.
I liked it a lot.
Yeah.
I liked it a lot.
Yeah.
I'm also surprised Super Mario Bros. Wasn't nominated.
Was that last year?
Yeah. Yeah, it was nominated for the Golden Globes, but not for the Oscars.
Oh.
I'm a little surprised. I don't think
There's
it would have won, but...
There's a little, mystery there.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know exactly how... I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what they end up going with, but I think The Boy and the Herons is like... I mean, if a Miyazaki movie's in it, they're going to win. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Win.
This is his last movie that he did and that he worked on, so...
I'm also going to say this, Danny. A lot of snubs this year. A lot of snubs. I'm mad. I'm mad about a lot of things.
A lot of people smelling their
Just cough.
people's butt. No, pretend to smell people's butt.
Let's move on here to best score, Danny. Because I don't know what you were... And okay. Best score. Shout out before I give... I don't know. Danny, what do you think? Should I give the shout outs / snubs after I give the thinks?
No, you know what? Do the snubs.
Do the snubs
at
first?
the end. Yeah.
At the end. Okay.
No. Yeah. Go ahead.
I think Ludwig Göransson is going to win for Oppenheimer, and I am putting in my Academy. For those who don't know, I have a vote in the Academy now. I gave myself a vote, and I'm putting in for Ludwig Göransson in Oppenheimer.
Göransson, Ludwig, which is German, right?
I have no idea, Danny, but he had already won for Black Panther, which also happens to be the year that they snubbed If Beale Street Could Talk, Nicholas Bertel. Never forget. Am I right, Diana? Fist bump, mate.
Oh, he did Tenet too?
He did Tenet, which was all
and
right.
Creed? And Turning Red? Hey, man.
And New Girl.
Wait, no.
Yeah, he did New Girl.
No.
But shout out to Laura Cartman, who did American Fiction. She did the score for American Fiction. It's a jazzy score that is really good, and I really liked listening to while I was watching the movie. I think that one should have gotten nominated. Wait, no, it was nominated. Sorry. Shout out to that one. I kind of want to vote for that one for my favorite, but I did like Ludwig for Oppenheimer, so it was a toss up for me, Danny.
Okay, hey man. What about? So what's the snub on this one?
I don't have a snub for each one, but oh wait, just kidding. I do. This one I would say The Zone of Interest. I don't remember the composer's name, but the Zone of Interest's score was really good and it really fit the movie. It's very similar to the one we liked last year, Danny. Help me out here. The war one.
Oh, oh my God, Jason, we
It's
forgot. I
similar
forgot.
in the sense that it really fits the movie on just like haunting and
Voodoo. The
yeah,
World War
that
One
one.
one.
Yeah, that
The
one.
World War One. Yeah. What the fuck is it called? Oh shit, I forgot.
I can't remember either. Yep,
Voodoo.
that's the one.
Yeah, yeah,
Shout out to Killers of the Flower Moon though, also Robbie Robertson. I thought that one was really good.
yeah. Okay.
And the one for Poor Things, who was also nominated, Drixon Fendrix, just for being a
I,
little more original.
Indiana Jones.
Is John
I'm
Williams? John Williams.
surprised. It's yeah. I'm surprised he's here, but is it because he's really popular?
I think so.
Okay, cause yeah, I was like, I don't really. Okay, it was good. Did you watch the movie?
Indiana Jones?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
What you thought about it?
I liked it. It was fun. I it ended really good, in my opinion. I really liked the ending. I really liked the third act. So kind of I left thinking of it fondly. You know what I mean?
I Look, Jason. If I were to be in that situation, I would just fucking stay.
I'm sorry. I probably shouldn't be thinking in silence. Um, no, I don't know. I don't know, Danny. You would stay? I wouldn't stay. No, I wouldn't stay. Actually, now that I think about it, it not a good way of living back then. You don't know what your stance is in society. Like, how would you know? What would you do?
Oh God, that's true. Let's not talk about because it's a really big spoiler, but
Uh, that's a good
Anyways,
point. That's a
all right,
great point.
keep going, keep going.
I do feel like this one was just like, let's just keep giving John Williams another nomination, just so like we could really solidify him as one of the best composers.
Well, I didn't know he was that old.
He's old. He's on his way out of life.
Yeah, yeah. Not
I
retirement.
feel like I shouldn't say that,
But you said it.
but I did say it.
You said it, buddy.
Anyways, my vote is also for Ludwig Göransson and Oppenheimer, but shout out to Laura Cartman for American Fiction and
Okay.
a snub of Zone of Interest. And I feel like I should have grabbed the composer's name, but whatever. Shout out to you, composer, who did that one.
Shout out. Hopefully, listening to this podcast.
I'm sure they are.
Yeah.
What else would they be listening to, Denny?
I don't know. I have no idea.
We're moving on here to Best Actor and Supporting Role, Danny. And this is my first frustration of the evening, of the
All
morning.
right. Okay. Let's start with the act. No, wait. Supporting role.
Danny, can you give me the You have it right there in front of you. Give the nominations, please.
All right. The nominees are
The nominees. Thank you.
Sterling K. Brown, American Fiction. Robert De Niro, Killers with the Flower Moon. Robert Downey Jr., Oppenheimer. Ryan Gosling, Barbie. And Mark Ruffalo, Poor Things.
Thank you, Danny, so much for that. From here on out, I would need you to please read out the nominees for me when we get to that.
Okay.
Frustration number one, Danny. This is a fucking highway robbery of Charles Melton for May, December. He was snubbed.
You have
He was
told me
snubbed.
about
Shut
that
your
movie.
beautiful mouth, Danny, real quick, because
Yeah.
Ryan Gosling did not deserve a nomination, and everyone here knows how I feel about Ryan Gosling. You all know how I feel, but he did not deserve a nomination. Danny.
Damn, that's kind of fucked up right there. That is fucked up.
He didn't deserve it. You had your chance with La La Land. You're going to have another chance in the future. But this was not your chance, Ryan Gosling.
He has a lot of projects coming up. Sorry, Jason.
That's okay. Charles Melton absolutely destroyed it. Of Riverdale fame. I don't know him from anything else. I don't know if he's been in anything else either. Dana, help me out if you can, if you're listening, or if you could hear me. But he was great in May, December. And I don't want to give away too much about this movie because I do think people should watch it. It's very conflicting. I've heard some people say that they don't really want to watch it because it deals with the taboo story. Do you know what it's about?
No, but you keep telling me about it, so it's
Have
on my
I?
list already. Yes, you told me last time that it was really good.
So it's about Natalie Portman's character who is going to play a role in a in that world. Well, we don't want to get too deep into it. Julianne Moore makes an appearance later on in this list. Is in her 50s or whatever. Who, no, she was 30 something, I think, when she slept with an underage teenage boy, Charles Melton. She went to jail. She came out. They got married. Natalie Portman plays an actress who is going to who's going to be in a movie playing as Julianne Moore in the movie.
Okay.
That's what the movie's about. Charles Melton is the whatchamacallit, the boy who was statutorily raped. And he's really good in it, Danny.
Yes.
I think it is a very big snub. I don't know. I don't want to say too much because I don't want to spoil. I'm not going to.
Okay.
He does really great. Natalie Portman and Julianne Moore were both really good in it as well.
It's a good cast.
It's really them three.
Yeah, it seems like it's a good cast still though.
It was good. So, anyways, I think Robert Downey Jr. is gonna win. And
Oppenheimer. Yeah. Sorry. Poor Things. It's already because that's on my list too. I had to watch. It's already on streaming services. Let me check.
I don't know.
Anyways, I haven't heard you talk about that movie a lot. You saw it already, right?
Mm-hmm. We'll get around to it.
Okay. All right. Well,
and then I also, since Charles Melton wasn't nominated, I was looking at the list and I was like, I don't even know where to put my vote. So I put in Robert Downey Jr. Just because I was looking at the rest, and Robert De Niro was good, but like, you know, like he wasn't that crazy good. And if Leonardo DiCaprio didn't even get a nomination, and he was just as good as Robert De Niro in the movie, and I was like, no. Sterling K. Brown was great. Dana, you listening? Shout out to Sterling K. Brown. That man can get it. That's a handsome man. I just want you to know that. I don't know why. Just go back to sleep. Sterling K. Brown is very, very handsome.
Sterling K. Brown. Oh,
he's very handsome. Okay. He looked real good throughout the movie. All right, I just want everybody to know.
The reason I know this, know him, is because Denise was obsessed with This Is Us, the show. So I would sit down with her and watch the show because that's what he was in it. But all the time he was just crying. Every time I watch the show,
really
he
good
was just crying.
He's really good at crying.
Yeah. So yeah.
Oh shit, my bad, Diana. Sterling K. Brown was really good in the movie, but I don't think he made a large enough impact to win the award. Right, I've already said my piece with Ryan Gosling. Well, I just don't get why he's nominated. I have no idea. I don't know.
He was able to sing and dance, so maybe
we saw that in La La Land.
That is true.
Just ignore the background. Ignore whatever's happening back there.
Anyways, all right.
And then Mark Ruffalo. Ruffalo, I did really enjoy Mark Ruffalo, and it was very different from what he's
used to.
I mean, especially lately, where it feels like all he's done is Marvel stuff. This was a fun little branch away from that, and he was really good in it. But at times, in my opinion, he felt a little. Oh no, you know what? He was good, and I'll leave it at that. But not, in my opinion, enough for him to. He wasn't better than Robert Downey Jr. He wasn't better than any other nominees, really. So, RDJ gets my vote. I thought he was great in it. I thought he led you down a route that you weren't sure which way you were going throughout Oppenheimer, where you kind of believed that he was there for the good reasons, and then twist. Then twist happens at the end where you're just like, oh shit. And that was all fun. That was really fun. But Charles Melton deserves this award. There will be another. We'll get there. I'm sorry. We'll get there.
He's not here. He's not
here.
Yeah.
That's my snub of this category.
Okay.
Votes for RDJ. Moving on here to Best Actress in a Supporting Role, Danny, please.
Best Actress in a Leading Role.
Nope, supporting.
Oh, supporting.
Thank
Oh,
you.
my bad.
It's
Oh,
okay.
my bad. I apologize. The nominees are Emily Blunt, Oppenheimer. And then they show a little clip of the girl,
Mm-hmm.
like that scene or something like that. All right.
I like it.
Daniel Brooks, The Color Purple.
Danielle.
My apologies. America Ferrera, Barbie. What? What?
Hey, let's just move on, Danny. We're getting to it.
Jodie Foster,
Jody.
Niad? Nyad?
Nyad. Nyad. There you go.
And Davine Joy Randolph, the what?
The holdovers.
Holdovers?
Holdovers.
The holdovers.
Danny, I'm gonna start off with this since we're talking about the actresses right now. Actresses fucking killed it this year. The best supporting actress and best actors were a lot of really good actresses, a lot of really good performances. This was a crazy impressive year. It feels a little opposite for the best actors. For the best actors, it kind of feels like you kind of know who you're gonna see is nominated, and you kind of know who's going to win. Feels a little more like that for best actresses. Best actress, I think, is easy, but the other nominees were really amazing as well, though. So This is good. I want to start off with that because I have a list, Danny. I did a whole Google Docs thing.
Okay.
Most of them have
damn.
what I think is going to win, my vote, and then snub. This one I have a shout out plus a snub / shout out. All right.
Okay.
So
all right.
my snub are two snubs: Julianne Moore for May December, as I said earlier, and Rosamund Pike for Saltburn. Saltburn with no nominations. But Rosamund Pike was really good. I really liked her performance throughout. Julianne Moore, as I was saying earlier, gave her. Can you close the door?
It's okay.
Here, let me hide you a little bit. Julianne Moore was really great. Like I said earlier, Natalie Portman, Julianne Moore, and Charles Melton really killed it in all three roles. So those are my snubs / shout outs. My shout out, my real proper shout out for somebody who was nominated was Jodie Foster and Nyad. Jodie Foster coming in strong, also killing it in True Detective My Country.
I haven't heard this movie, Nyad.
Nyad is a very fun movie, Danny, about
Sport thriller. That's why.
60-year-old woman who's a marathon swimmer. When she was about 28, she tried to swim from Cuba to Key West, Florida.
Damn.
Which is about a 50-hour swim. She failed at 28 years old. She turned 60 and she's like, I need a purpose in life or whatever. And she's like, you know what? I'm in the right state of mind now to do this. Like, I know what it takes mentally to do it. And then it's basically her trying to do it. Annette Bening. We'll get around to that. But Jodie Foster played her best friend / coach. And Jodie Foster was great.
Yeah, okay.
Jodie Foster was great in that. But I think Divine Joy Randolph for The Holdovers is going to win, who also won the Golden Globes, Danny. I think she's going to win. She's my vote to win.
She's your vote to win. Okay.
She's my vote. But, Danny, here's the but. I put it here in all caps. Maybe I could see Emily Blunt winning. Because sometimes these Oscars, they take a little bit of a twist of, like, everyone watched Oppenheimer. Like, everyone watched it. So people are going to vote for what they watched. I could see a lot of people not watching The Holdovers and just not voting for it because they didn't watch it.
I didn't know about this movie, to be honest, but what is the movie about?
The Holdover. Paul Giamatti is he's a teacher at like a high school, or not high school, at a private school, and during the winter break there are a few kids, like 4 kids, who don't go to their family vacation or whatever. So they're the holdovers. They're the ones who are staying behind. And eventually it's just Paul Giamatti, Divine Joy Randolph's character, and something Sessa, I forget the actor's name, the teenager in the movie though, They say they're the holdovers. They're there taking, and it's a really nice movie actually. It was very good. It was good, and she was really great in it as well.
I see. Okay. Okay.
She was great. She
It's
won the
funny,
Golden Globes, and I think she will win. And I'm hoping she wins the Best Actress.
but Emily Blunt's gonna take it.
I feel like she might. I feel like she might again, mainly just because as I was looking at this, I was like, I could see Emily Blunt just coming in out of nowhere and taking it because that's just the way the Oscars go. Sometimes they like to vote for white people.
Okay.
Also, America Ferrera.
Yeah, that's the one I was like,
I
okay.
I don't know. I was telling Diana the other day. It feels like she was just playing another kind of version of herself in from Superstore. I don't know if you've seen Superstore, Danny.
I've seen Superstore.
But there's like some similarities to both
Yeah.
characters, and I didn't get it. Didn't get anything special out of there. That's why I had Julianne Moore at least on there as the snub, who I think should have gotten it. But shout out to Latinos. Am I right, ladies?
Hey,
Thank you,
support
Danny.
them.
Support them, but maybe not in this Best Actress in Supporting Role.
Okay. Damn.
Huh? What was that?
Next,
Next
moving on to the leading
category,
role.
Best Actor in a Leading Role.
Best actor in a leading role. Here are the nominees: Bradley Cooper, Maestro.
Danny, should I give a little bit? Oh, okay, you're gonna do it. You do it then. Okay.
No, you do it
No.
right there. Did you saw that tweet? Whatever. The Bradley Cooper took 6 years of
Yeah.
dirty
That's
match just
embarrassing.
for the 6 scenes for
That's
6
so
minutes.
funny. I read I think it was maybe a comment or a different tweet that said Bradley Cooper spent 6 years doing this. Then, oh my gosh, what's her name? What's her name, Diana? What? The one who played who was in the movie last year, the orchestra. Oh shoot, I'm blanking.
The
Kate
one.
Blanchett. Yeah, what's
Kate
the movie called?
Blanchett. Yeah. That's
Tar. And then so they're like
Mhm.
Bradley Cooper took 6 years. Kate Blanchett took less and did it better. I was like, damn, that's facts. Sorry, Bradley Cooper, you were a year too late. Tar did it better.
I haven't seen the movie yet. I've been wanting to watch it, but are you serious? You feel like he did? She did it better than. I mean, that movie was really good. Not gonna lie.
I don't think I know enough about composing to know who did it better, honestly. Like,
Okay.
I think that's where Bradley Cooper's a freaking joke. I think that's where it's a joke because it's like, who you're doing this for a really small group of composers, and
6
whatever.
years. I mean, 6 months would be enough to be like, just do this and do that. Keep
Exactly.
practicing.
Yeah.
So, damn. All
He's
right.
not gonna win.
Oh, we're gonna keep going.
Mhm.
Next nominee is Coleman Domingo in Rustin.
I
Coleman
am a
Domingo.
gay. Oh, okay.
Okay. Next nominee, Paul Giamatti, The Holdovers.
I'm not gonna do it, Daddy. No. Keep going.
Cillian Murphy. Oh, Killian. Yeah, I keep forgetting.
It's okay.
Cillian Murphy, Oppenheimer.
I
Drop
killed
the bomb.
Japanese people.
Jeffrey Wright, American Fiction.
White
And
people
here are
suck.
the nominees.
Oh, sorry. Oh, you said here are the nominees. You threw me off a little bit there.
Yeah, sorry. And these are the nominees. That's true, said
That's okay, Danny.
mm-hmm.
Snub, Danny. Andrew
Yeah,
Scott
go with the snub.
For All of Us Strangers.
Which one?
Andrew Scott for All of Us Strangers. And I'll get around to my All of Us Strangers stuff.
Okay.
But he was snubbed. And in case you're wondering, Danny, I don't know who I would have taken out of this list though, but it probably would have been Bradley Cooper. I don't care how many prosthetic noses you put on yourself. I don't care how long you take to compose. Your performance was all right. It's just a try hard. You know what? I'm gonna use this time for Best Actor Danny to just call Bradley Cooper a try hard.
You know who? You know what? I mean, all I know about Cooper is because he's Rocket Raccoon. Is he Rocket Raccoon?
Yeah.
There you go. And also, what's the movie Limitless?
He's a fine actor. I mean, he's all right, but
That's all I.
he wrote, he directed, he acted. He did too much, Bradley Cooper. That's where you failed. You gotta take a step back. Take a step back, you know?
So okay, who's gonna take it then?
Sorry, I just wanted to talk shit. Andrew Scott should have taken it. No, I don't know about he should have, but he should have at least got a nomination for All of Us Strangers. I think Cillian Murphy is going to win this. I feel like there's
this movie.
I feel like there's little question about Cillian Murphy getting this.
I mean,
I don't see anyone else. I don't feel the same way I did about the Best Actress, where maybe someone else would. I think it's just gonna be Cillian. My vote, Danny, was for Coleman Domingo. In Rustin.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
That's a documentary, right?
No, it's a biopic about.
Oh, okay.
I forget his first name, but Rustin, who is a he was an activist who basically, you know that MLK speech where he's like, shit.
Which one?
Dude, I'm blanking. The one that he did in front of the Lincoln Memorial.
Do I Have a Dream?
No, not that one. Shit, dude, I am totally blank. Producer? Do we have a producer on set today, Danny?
No, she's on Twitch.
One of his famous lines. She's on Twitch. One of his famous lines. But anyways, Rustin was he was an activist with MLK, and he basically orchestrated the whole one of the biggest. What do they fucking call, dude? Like, you know,
like a speech?
Yeah. What are they called? I'm blanking. I can't think of it. Anyways,
okay.
He had a lot to do with the MLK stuff. What that fucking speech is gonna bug me. I'm gonna figure it out as soon as we stop recording.
We look. I can look it up. Look, Rustin. Famous.
Oh, God, I'm such a noob. So yeah, he was a civil rights leader, but I'm thinking
we won
you're
our
right,
slice of the cake.
No, not that one.
That's a quote from him, though. Speech of the Center of Institution.
We're gonna move on. On.
Okay,
He's a gay civil rights activist, and this was a role that I've never seen Coleman Domingo perform in. It was very different than what he usually does. I guess he's a little typecasted to be some sort of like bigger macho type of guy and mysterious, but this one he was very outspoken person, a lot of confidence. There's a scene towards the end MLK does on TV that is directed towards Rustin, and Rustin's all of it. Coleman Domingo's performance in that little scene did it for me, where I felt it in my soul.
Okay.
So that's why I vote for him, and plus also along with Sterling K. Brown, Coleman Domingo, right, Diana? Oh yeah, that man could also get it. That's a very handsome man.
What?
It's another very handsome man. Great voice too.
Candyman.
He's got a great voice. So I think Cillian Murphy, but my vote was for Coleman Domingo. But shout out also to Jeffrey Wright.
Okay.
Shout out to Jeffrey Wright. Paul Giamatti was good too. Paul Giamatti is my maybe, kind of like Emily Blunt. I could see Paul Giamatti winning one, almost mainly because a lot of people think he should have won one by now. But still, Cillian Murphy.
It fucked him out when he did that movie. What's it called? Liar?
Liar, liar?
Liar, liar.
Is that the one? No, Big Fat Liar.
Big Fat Liar.
Big Fat Liar. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, man.
Shout out to Coleman Domingo.
Nominees are actress in a leading role.
Nice.
And here are the nominees. Annette Bening, Nayad.
I need to keep swimming. She does not talk like that.
Lily Glasstone, Killers with the Flower Moon.
Fuck you, white people. Just like Jeffrey Wright.
Sandra Huller, Anatomy of a Fall.
Parlez-vous français?
Carey Mulligan, Maestro.
Stop cheating on me.
Emma Stone, Poor Things.
I'm not gonna do this one. This could be a little.
She's kind of like she's a
yeah, but there's just
monster.
a lot to that character.
Okay.
So it's like, what do you choose from?
And here, these are the nominees for Best Actress.
Danny, I'm gonna say it here. I got two snubs.
Okay.
I got two snubs. Number one is Margot Robbie for Barbie.
You know what? She didn't got. I mean, if this is the one to put a nomination for Barbie.
Yeah, one of the biggest movies of the year, just in general, and she couldn't even get a nomination. I think that's fucked up.
Dang.
But I think who really deserved it a little more than Margot Robbie was Greta Lee for Past Lives. Am I right, Diana? Fist bump. She's fist bumping.
Yeah, I saw that.
It's too far. It's too far. It's okay.
I saw that.
Stay there. Greta Lee for Past Lives. So 2 snubs right there. 2 snubs right there. But it didn't matter, Danny, because Lily Gladstone fucking stole the show. She's going to win, and she's my vote to win. Lily Gladstone. She made Leonardo DiCaprio and Robert. What's that other idiot's name? Thank you.
De Niro.
Look like punks.
Compared to her acting,
She stole the show every time she was on screen. I just wanted to see what she was going to do. I did not care about the other 2 jabronis. Lily Gladstone competed with 2 of the great actors, and she was amazing. Lily Gladstone. Shout out to Reservation Dogs. Yeah.
You think when she was doing that, she was just like remembering she was doing a scene, and it's like, fuck, they actually did this. And she took it to her, and that's how she was able to like.
Well, I'm sure they did. Yeah,
show.
I'm sure they.
She was like, "This fucking did this," you know. It wasn't like, "Oh, this didn't happen."
Like pretend like this is happening.
Yeah.
Oh, it was easier.
And she's actually Okay.
Lily Gladstone.
Hopefully she gets it. But you know what, Jason, we when we see the Oscars, I like to see your face, because sometimes you're like, "Are you kidding me?"
Sometimes my face?
Be like, yeah.
If she doesn't win, if she doesn't win,
are you kidding me?
It might be the biggest snub of the year if she doesn't win. No, it will be. It will be.
Moon?
She's almost the only one that is like a lock for me.
Okay.
I'll cry. I'll do it. I think there's a mosquito in here. I think there's a mosquito somewhere right there. I think it bit me. Careful with
the mosquitoes. Were you scared?
Fuck mosquitoes, dude. But Lily Gladstone is the clear winner. With that though, Danny, Annette Bening was also really good as Diana Nyad. She was cool. She was good. She swam through a lot of it, so she was performing while she was swimming.
I mean, it seems like she was. Seems like she was actually doing it. So.
Yeah, she was. So I think she deserves the credit for that. Sandra Hüller, shout out to her because she was also in the zone of interest to Best Picture nominees.
Okay.
And she was here nominated for Anatomy of a Fall, where she was the star of that movie for sure. Carey Mulligan was good, but Carey Mulligan is always good. And Emma Stone's like maybe number 2 on that list for this year. But I would still be very sad if Lily Gladstone doesn't take it. I think mosquito did bite me.
Yes, she's from The Great Gatsby and Drive.
Okay, Mulligan?
Yes. I was like, where? I seen her before.
Married to Marcus Mumford. Lucky woman.
Yes. Okay. He lost weight though.
He lost a lot of weight. Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he lost weight.
He got thin. Yeah. Good people.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Next nominees, Jason.
Oh, you don't know? Sorry. We're going into Best Directing.
Best Directing. Okay. Here are the nominees. Anatomy of a Fall. Justin Triet. They're directing though. Killers of the Flower Moon. Martin Scorsese.
Fuck these white people.
Oppenheimer. Christopher Nolan.
Fuck those Japanese people.
Poor Things. Yorgos Lanthimos.
Fuck them men.
Lanthimos. The Zone of Interest. Jonathan Glazer.
Fuck them Nazis.
Actually, it's the opposite, right? Because they were.
Fuck them Nazis.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. And these are the nominees for Best Director.
Was that it? Shit,
Yeah.
I don't know why I was looking at the Best Picture.
Yeah. Can I say who won on this one?
Oh, sure.
For sure. Yorgos Lanthimos.
Oh, you say for sure, huh?
No, no,
Oh,
Jason. No, come on. Christopher Nolan's gonna take this.
yeah.
Uh,
Two snubs here though. Two snubs
Okay, go
here.
ahead.
Number one, similar to Margot Robbie,
Mm-hmm.
making the movie of the year, right next to Oppenheimer, which is like
Oh,
number two movie of the year. Greta Gerwig
what's
definitely, if anyone deserved a nomination for this, it was them too. And unfortunately, the only two that didn't, not the only two, but the two people who probably didn't deserve a nomination, Ryan Gosling and American Ferrera, didn't got nominated. But Greta Gerwig deserved it for best directing. She performed.
she?
She put on a great movie with a lot of great direction on where it wanted to go, where it did go. I saw people complaining online though that she used a lot of cheap camera tricks that were music video esque, and like
Like,
directing is more than just that. So that it's more than just the camera work.
but it was a lot of like to say the Barbie. Yeah, it's a movie about Barbie, but yeah, it was more than that. It actually worked. They made it work.
Yeah,
If I were, if somebody would come to tell me make a Barbie movie, the fuck am I gonna do? I don't know.
I think a lot of assumption was going to be that it was just going to be a empty movie, but it wasn't completely empty,
No,
right?
no.
So she did. She was great. She deserved the nomination.
I think she did. Yeah, she has done Oh, she did Little Woman.
And then
Okay.
she also did Lady Bird.
Yeah, Lady Bird.
And then
Okay.
I also put Alexander Payne for the holdovers as a nominee here because he really, since the very first, as soon as the movie starts, he makes a big effort. Actually, through the trailers, he gave you a feeling that you're watching a '70s movie, a movie
Mm,
not only set in the '70s but made in the '70s.
he he seems like he does that a lot. Cause downsizing, I saw that movie. It doesn't really look that bad. The
Downsizing, I heard,
style
is
of it.
trash. I haven't seen it, but
Yeah, it wasn't. It's not. It's alright, Jason.
that's
Like
the
you
Matt
said,
Damon one, right?
yeah. Sideways, Nebraska. I haven't seen that
I
one.
haven't seen his other movies, but yeah, like what I don't know if you watched the trailer, but in the trailer, it's like has the
Mhm.
narrator in the background. The filter on
Mhm.
it was pretty '70s. So, and then as soon as this movie starts, it has those old school type of, like they'll tell
The
you the production
orange.
company
Yeah.
and
Oh,
and
okay, okay,
that
okay.
and
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
that's like '70s
Okay.
filter to it. So he made a good
Okay.
movie, and I'm a little surprised he didn't get nominated. But it was a year filled with a lot of good movies and a lot of good directing, Danny. And
But
what I think is going to win is Christopher Nolan for
yeah,
Oppenheimer. I think it's going to win. I think
Jason.
yeah,
Sorry.
it's okay.
No, I was just saying. Is you think Christopher? You think Christopher Nolan deserves it?
For this one, for I don't know, because I don't know if he deserves it for this movie. It's this isn't my favorite Christopher Nolan movie, and I did also rank I ranked the best pictures, Danny, and this was like in the middle of my list.
Oh, okay.
And again, who cares? Who the fuck cares? Or no, what do you say? Who the fucking cares? Is the classic Danny saying, "Who the fucking cares?"
Hmm.
My list,
Yeah.
but
Hmm.
um, but it just wasn't my favorite Christopher Nolan movie. So this feels like when Leonardo DiCaprio won for The Revenant. He was good in The Revenant, but I feel like he's been better in other movies. And and I think
One of his best roles that he should have won something is when he was playing when he was playing the
sorry,
little boy.
I hear Diana like in the background telling me that he deserved it for that role. But I think he was also outshined by Tom Hardy, who I don't even know. I remember if he got a nomination for that.
In Inception?
No, for The
I mean,
Revenant.
oh, okay, okay, okay.
But anyways, my vote would have gone to Jonathan Glazer in The Zone of Interest.
Okay.
That
Okay.
movie was really good, Danny. That movie, um, Jonathan Glazer also did under the skin, which was the Scarlett Johansson one. Under my skin, under the skin, under the skin, the skin. he has a he has a he has a really good knack of making some eerie movies. And I read a critic talk about the Zone of Interest for a little bit, and they had one line that was saying that no one should make a poetic movie about Auschwitz or something like that. And then I started thinking about the movie a little bit more, and then there they do he did a lot of things in this movie. Have you ever? Dana, you might have to help me out again too.
Yeah.
There's a poet or author who wrote like it was like a 4 word a poem, and it was like um, baby shoes for sale or something like that. And then the whole theme was like the she lost the baby. Somebody lost the baby. You know what I'm talking about? It's like Hemingway or something like that. And a lot of scenes in this movie, Danny, was like that. And I'll give one. I'll give one
Okay.
scene because that one like stood out to me as soon as I started thinking of it this way. The same actress who got nominated from Anatomy of a Fall, they get a. It was Hemingway. They get a bunch a wheelbarrow. They get a wheelbarrow of a bunch of stuff. They put a
Mm-hmm.
sack in her room. She goes up to her room. She gets the sack and she pulls out a long fur coat. She tries it on and she's checking herself out in the mirror, looking at it. Then she puts her hand in the pocket and pulls out a red lipstick.
Okay.
And then the whole point of that was like this belonged to a Jewish person that they killed, obviously. So there's a lot of scenes like that in the movie where they kind of make you remember or think about it rather than tell you in your face and like just shove it in your face.
Yeah.
There's scenes where there's people covering their noses and then they close a window. And then you just see a smokestack in the background because they're burning all the Jewish. But they don't tell you. It's not like so overt. Tragedy of baby's death is revealed in sales of clothes. Oh, tragedy of baby's death is revealed in wait. Oh, okay. So it was a headline. Okay. I could have sworn there was like a shorter version by an author, but anyways, once I read that little quote about how the movie is kind of a poem about Auschwitz, but obviously in the perspective of Nazis, it
Mm-hmm.
framed my view on the movie. It made me like it even more after the fact. And I woke up the next morning thinking about it, still feeling a little haunted by it and what so many things in the movie meant. It's very good.
The
Not for everybody.
subtleness, the subtleness. What you saying? It makes a bigger impact than just telling you
Than
about
telling
it.
you straight up. Yeah,
Yeah.
it makes a
Yeah.
way bigger impact. And the
Right.
fact that the farm is right, it's the wall. They share a wall with Auschwitz. It
Mm.
was like it was really good, and it's not. I wouldn't even call it a slow burn. It's just a slow movie because it's not really like it
It's
leads
not that
up to.
long though. It's
It's
not that
not.
long.
It's not. But it like it starts off like what you would call a slow burn movie, but
Mm-hmm.
usually slow burns end like with a big flame.
Yeah.
This is kind of just
That's how it is.
slow
The whole movie.
the whole movie. Halfway in, I was like, all right, this is what we got myself into. But by the time I walked out the theater, I was like, I don't know how I feel about it. Then I was in the car, I was driving home, and I was like, oh wait, there's a lot.
Kind of fucked up.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Kind of
obviously
like
it's fucked up, but
that's
yeah,
how.
just thinking about all the subtleties in it, I think is why I would have voted for Jonathan Glazer to win the Oscar for Best Directing because
Okay.
of all that and the music again, Danny, very haunting. Not a whole
Okay.
lot of it, but it's sprinkled in good moments of when you start to really feel what's going on.
Hopefully, it comes in streaming before the Oscars, because it's on theater still.
Yeah, yeah.
So okay. Okay. All right.
Moving on
So
here
you
to the last one, Danny. Finishing up
okay?
with Best Picture.
Best picture. This is the big one. Okay. Okay.
Wait, actually, before you get to Best Picture,
Uh huh. Uh huh. Uh huh.
I wanted to talk real quick about writing. Real quick. First of all, really weird that Greta Gerwig got nominated for Best Adapted Screenplay when Barbie, there's no, like, what are you adapting? A doll? I don't understand. It should have been nominated for Best Original Screenplay.
So yeah, it seems like Barbie really got. They just put.
They put in weird categories and kind of like for the sake of putting it
Just
in
having it,
as a
yeah,
nominee to get
yeah.
people to watch the Oscars. Is what it feels like. You
Well,
can't give if it almost feels like you can't give the best actress to a movie about Barbie, and you can't give best directing to a movie about Barbie. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put it in categories that people will eventually forget about,
yeah,
like
because
best
the
supporting.
writing, you're right. Because sudden interest, I was reading right now. It's from a book, right? It's from a novel.
It's also based on true people.
True events.
Yeah,
Okay. And Poor Things, also by a novel, right?
yeah. I forgot what
Yeah.
that one was called. Yeah, but
And
the American Fiction is based on a novel
I thought it
called
was true
Erasure.
story.
No,
Oh, okay,
no,
okay, okay,
that
okay.
was a that. Oh, this is tough, but I think I would give American Fiction best adapted screenplay.
Okay.
I think, and not Oppenheimer. I don't think Christopher Nolan should win this. I hope he doesn't. Honestly, I think the other ones deserve them a little more than he does. Maybe even Poor Things.
That would be kind of weird because it's kind of like I see what you mean.
I mean, it is adapted off the book American
Oh,
Odyssey,
okay.
American God, or something like that. Whatever it was called. Then best original screenplay. Um, I think Anatomy of a Fall is going to win, Danny. But
Okay.
I would like Past Lives to win.
Okay.
But I think Anatomy of a Fall will win this. It'd be kind of strange if it does, because I don't know how many times a non-American film gets Best Original Screenplay for an Oscar.
Maestro, May December, Past Lives.
Which one?
Okay.
Huh? Parasite. You're right. Parasite was original screenplay. That was just recently too. Good shout out. So maybe Anatomy of a Fall is a trend. All right, Danny, you could go into Best Picture now.
For the last nominees, this is where
Oh wait,
everybody
real quick,
just
Danny. I'm wondering now. What do you think should have won visual effects? Because we were talking about it the other day.
oh, the creator. Look, I
Okay,
haven't seen. I was Oppenheimer, but Jason, the creator was really good.
with just visual
I
effects.
visual effects, it was
I
really
think it was really
good.
cool how they did that. It was very seamless
Yes,
how they had the robot thing on the
yes.
back and the face in the front.
Like, let me see. What's your effect?
It was
Okay, Mission
Godzilla in this one.
Impossible,
Guardians
Guardians of
of
the
the
Galaxy, but that was really good. I recently saw it again. Napoleon. I haven't seen Napoleon yet. It's on. I do want to watch that one already. I
I'd
think it's already on.
be weird if it wins it for visual
Yeah,
effects. Like,
I would say between Mission Impossible, I guess Guardians of the Galaxy was also good, but we've seen that. I mean, they should deserve a. I don't know. Look, the creator. To me, the creator was a. To me, it was so cool how they look, how the robots were moving, how it was just seamless when you see the face of the person, and then it was just like, oh, it looks just natural to have his, you know,
yeah.
whatever brain out, whatever.
Mhm.
Yeah, I would say I don't know about you, but Godzilla minus one, they did a lot for a low budget. It looked pretty
Yeah,
cool.
they did, but I don't know. Be
Yeah,
weird if it wins for visual effects and then you watch it
yeah,
like in 5 years and you're like, ooh,
oh, yeah.
that's not great visual effects.
Mission Impossible, Dead Reckoning. It was also a pretty movie. It was not
Yeah.
a bad movie. It has some scenes. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. What do you think?
I think the creator should win and will win
Yeah.
for visual effects. Yeah.
Hopefully, at least for that, because that movie was really cool and it didn't got that much respect. I think
People,
I
a lot
liked
of
it a
people,
lot.
a lot of people didn't like the movie. Said it was bad, but it was fun.
Yes. What is the moment supposed to do? Be fun, you know?
Be entertained. It was entertainment, right?
I was entertaining. Yeah, yeah. So pretty much, yeah. Wow.
Okay, Danny.
Okay.
Best picture.
The best pictures nominees. This is when everybody's like, like, oh my god, you know? American Fiction. I'm not gonna read all the people because that's a lot.
Just the movies. Just the movies.
Yes, the movies. Anatomy of Fall, Barbie, The Holdovers, Killers of the Flower Moon, Maestro, Oppenheimer, Past Lives, Poor Things, and The Zone of Interest.
Real quick, I found it, Diana. It's For Sale, baby shoes, never worn.
Holdovers.
No,
American
or
Fiction,
Hemingway.
Anatomy of Fall, Barbie, The Holdovers, Killers of the Flower Moon, Maestro,
Danny,
Oppenheimer. This is
snub,
Jason.
all of us
Okay, go ahead.
strangers. The fuck? What? I'm pretty sure they just didn't campaign. I'm almost positive they
Uh,
just did not campaign for any awards.
is this a Netflix movie? No,
No,
it's not. This is Searchlight Pictures movie, distributed by Searchlight Pictures. So it's a
I don't know if you've seen the trailer. If you watch the trailer, there's no point of me even saying what it's about. Just watch the trailer, when it'll tell you everything you need to know, and to grab your curiosity into wanting to watch it, and then watch the movie.
yeah. No, yeah.
All
Okay,
of All of Us Strangers would have gotten my vote. It was my favorite movie of last year. I
you did mention that movie was really good.
I
So
really liked the movie. I really liked the movie. But Danny, we're not. I don't have any say in this.
All of us. Was this movie not even in anything?
What do you mean? No, it wasn't nominated
Nominee?
for anything.
Holy shit! Because Rotten Tomatoes gave it 96%, Metacritic 90%, IMDb 8.1 out of 10. 90% of people, Google users, like this movie.
All of Us Strangers is really good. It was basically perfect movie for me. I it wasn't too long, so it made it. I mean, obviously that's why it felt so perfect, because there's nothing you would cut out for that movie. The
Mm,
performances were great, not only from Andrew Scott but from Paul Mescal, and then the dad Jamie something, and then the mom, name I'm forgetting, but
it's
everyone was great.
still in theaters.
It was
So,
great. It was a great movie, but nothing we could do about that. So I think Oppenheimer's gonna win, Danny. I think Oppenheimer's gonna win Best Picture.
at this point, are they just pleasing the popularity instead of the just how good the movie is?
No, I don't know, cause it's good, but it just feels like it's going down that route of Oppenheimer taking all these awards.
Yeah.
They could surprise us. Sometimes you just never know. But
Anatomy of a Fall. You think? I mean, that one. I don't see beating Oppenheimer, Jason. I'm sorry.
no, I think the only one that has a chance, and the one that had my vote, was Killers
Uh-huh.
of the Flower Moon.
Okay.
I like Killers of the Flower Moon more than Oppenheimer, and I think that
You
I
literally came out after watching the movie. You were like, "Fuck the white people."
I did not say that, Danny. I did not say that on record. I don't know which other movie would win over it from this list,
Okay.
except for Killers of the Flower Moon. I think it's up to those two. And also, if we get Best Directing and Martin Scorsese doesn't win it, I feel like it's kind of weird, because the director does everything for the movie, right? So like Best Picture should almost always be the Best Director winner, but it doesn't always work out that way. Kind of, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong in that, but it feels like the the director had everything to do with everything in the movie. So why wouldn't they win Best Picture and Best Director? But there's plenty of examples of that happening.
I mean, Marcus Scorsese did Shutter Island. Wow.
He did.
I went to watch the movie in theaters.
I didn't watch it for a long time because I think Diana
Oh.
spoiled the ending.
Damn it,
But
Diana.
but I also, like, it had been so long that I don't remember really caring about getting it spoiled. I think. Shutter Island. I watched it though eventually, and I don't know. I wasn't amazed or anything. Adrian says
No, it's-
Aquaman 2 should win.
Hey, Aquaman 2 was alright. It wasn't that bad.
Big shout out though to American Fiction. I finished, Danny. I don't know if I told you, but I finished watching all these movies this weekend. Yesterday I watched American Fiction. Friday I watched Zone of Interest.
Yeah, I need
Those
to
are my
catch
last
up.
two. And American Fiction was really good. I want to talk to
Okay.
somebody about it.
I'll watch it. Watch it.
So get on it, watch it, so we can talk about it. It
Um,
went. Never mind. I'm not gonna say it. I'll let you get surprised.
I wish there was. They're not gonna do this, but I wish there was a horror movie. Nominations. I wish.
Like
Jason,
an award
come on.
show.
Yeah.
I think. What is it? I think it's the Saturn Awards. I think that's like the closest Yeah, this is the Academy of Science Fiction, Fantasy, and Horror Films.
Mm,
The Saturn Awards. That's the closest we will get. Danny, if you want to, we can start getting on it.
I mean, we can't because there's
February
some.
4th.
Oh, that's like next week.
Let's since we're done here with that. Oh, that is next week. I
Yeah.
think Oppenheimer's gonna win the big prize, but my vote was for Kills of the Flower Moon. But my real true vote was All of Us Strangers. But let's look at
What about Saltburn?
best Saltburn. Saltburn was entertaining, but I'm not surprised it didn't get many nominations. I think afterwards, I was telling Dana that Barry Keoghan was good. It was really good in it, but there's a lot of good actors this year. Every year.
The reason why I would say because No One Will Save You. Jason, I feel like it was a good movie. The movie surprised me. That's the one where you don't talk.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say no more. It's because look, Hereditary is one of my top favorite movies. I was showing Denise yesterday why Hereditary is one of my favorite movies. You know, because the sudden, like you mentioned, with oh god, what's the name of the movie you were talking about with the Nazis?
The Zone of Interest.
There's own interest. You know how it's the subtleness of like showing you like with the lipstick showing oh this is from a Jewish person and the smoke all the stuff you were mentioning the scenes.
Mm-hmm.
Hereditary is like that, and that's why I'm liking these new movies because some of those scary movies there's the subtleness, but this movie, what I liked about it is like instead of not showing us whatever is fucking scaring you, they're like oh it's right here, bitch.
Yeah.
It's right here. And it brings another way. I don't know. I feel like I'm liking this the new generation of people making scary movies because they're like, okay, let's go beyond that. Let's do something else. Yesterday we watched
I think they call it elevated horror.
okay. Well, yesterday I watched Talk to Me. I like that movie.
Really good.
I actually liked it. I was like, this is a cool cool little idea.
They sell that you could buy that hand from A24.
Yeah, fuck that.
Buy the hand, do it.
Yeah,
It's not real.
I
Danny,
don't have it, but
before we
Yeah.
get out of here, these are the top 3 awards for the Saturn Awards. All right.
okay, go ahead.
Best science fiction film, best fantasy
Okay.
film, best horror film. Let me give you the nominees for best horror film. See what you would
Okay.
decide. Barbarian, Evil Dead Rise, Insidious: The Red Door, Renfield.
Hold on, stop.
Yep.
And see this is the red door. Get the fuck out of here. Go ahead, sorry.
Renfield, Scream 6, Smile, and Talk to Me.
I would say between personally, I would say Evil Dead. Evil Dead, to be honest, one of them, and then
It's not 2 winners; it's 1 winner.
I would say Evil Dead, but Evil Dead, Scream 6 was really good too, though. Scream 6 was just, but then again, that's just a really good way to. Oh no, I don't know, Jason. What were you saying? What were you saying?
I would say maybe Barbarian or Talk to Me.
To be honest, Barbarian really surprised us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we do watch this. It's
What time is it? At what time? And what?
let's see, February 4th.
What day is that? Saturday?
I have no idea.
I think it is Saturday.
I think it's Sunday now.
Sunday.
Next Sunday.
Okay.
Next Sunday. Well, we'll see.
Okay.
Anyways, that about wraps up what we do here, Danny.
Whoa, so just science fiction real quick. What was the
Oh,
science
sure.
fiction?
You wanna look at the best
Just
sci-fi
real
movies?
quick.
Avatar: The Way of Water, The Creator,
Okay.
Megan,
Ooh.
Prey,
Ooh.
Transformers: Rise of the Beasts. Was Prey last year?
Yeah, that's something I'm like, wait, Prey was on Hulu. I think it was beginning of the last year,
2022.
but maybe it didn't go.
Maybe they didn't have an award show.
Hey, Prey was really good. I would say Avatar though. I'm surprised Avatar's not getting anything nomination. How do I say? How the kids say it? Flabbergasted.
That's what the kids say.
Flabbergasted. I don't care what people say. I love Avatar. Avatar is a good movie.
Shout out to
Those two
Avatar.
movies. James Cameron. You know what? Talk more shit to the kids. They don't know. James Cameron. They don't know.
Kids don't know what's good for them.
They don't know, Jason.
I agree.
I don't know. So, scary movie, Jason. I will say, yeah. Talk to Me, yes, good, but I guess Barbarian and Evil Dead, Bryce.
There you go. We might find out the results with you all next week when we do this once again on youtube.com/SundayMorningTangents, where you can go ahead and click the bell, get notifications.
If you guys, sorry, Jason. If you guys vote or comment, maybe Adrian will join me, and you, Jason, will join me for the Anime Awards on March 2nd.
That
If
sounds like
Adrian
fun.
wants to join me, Adrian wants to join me.
That's a Saturday.
Adrian, if you join me, that's a Saturday, baby boo. We can do the Anime Awards.
I'm very curious. Let's talk more on that, Danny.
Okay.
Let's talk more on that next week because we're finishing up here. But yes, please comment on the posts. Please like us. Please like us.
Please.
Like us.
Please.
Thank you, everybody.
We don't sell our bodies.
Watching and listening. I've been Jason. That's been Danny. We've been a couple of tangents, and you've been listening to Sunday Morning Tangents with a couple of
It's when you say we've been a couple of 10 years, we've been a couple of naughties. That's what we've been.